Howdy folks, this is Jared with Fluty Homestead, and today we're going to be putting together our newest raised bed. And if you've seen many of my videos, you've seen our raised bed here behind me, and it's just one layer of wood, and it's only about 6 inches above the ground, so it's really not raised very much. But this we have today is the Olle modular raised bed garden, and we're going to put this together, show you how easy it is to put together, and we're going to see how it does. There's different modes. What I thought was cool about this raised bed is there's actually 12 different ways you can build it. There's a 40 by 80, 60 by 60, 44 by 76. There's pretty well different rectangles and different square shapes, just depends on what pieces you use. But today I'm going to put the narrow long one, which will be the 24 by 96. So it'll be 2 feet wide, 8 feet long, and 17 inches high. So it'll be a lot higher than our raised beds we have now. So I'm going to go ahead and open the box and get our pieces out, and we'll start putting this together. All right, this comes really well packaged, and looky here, we actually came with a pair of gloves, so that's pretty neat. Here we have our instructions. And looks like they did send a wrench with it, so it does have a wrench with it. I had already got out a adjustable wrench, and so you could use either one you want to. Or I use these a lot. This is a ratchet style wrench. It would make a really easy job with that. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have 4 corner pieces, 4 short 16-inch panels. We have 4 20-inch panels and 72 nuts and bolts, a wrench. And one thing I did really like about this too is where this is metal, this came with this nice rubber safety edge that goes around the top of it, so that way when you're in there with your arms in it or your kids are working in it, you have this nice soft rubber here to protect you from getting cut or scratched on your arms. So I really like that. Here's our short panels. Okay, now that we got everything open, we're going to remove this plastic film off of these panels. And these panels are galvanized steel panels, and they are coated with I think it's called zinc coating, and these are really nice and rigid. Oh, here's a come really well packaged. There's plastic on both sides of these. All right. I'll go ahead and take the plastic off of all these so I don't bore you to death. And then when we get the plastic off, we'll put this thing together. Okay, now we're going to put this together. So I got our we're going to start by putting our ends together. All right, that's easy enough. And I'll use this wrench that they provided for a little bit of it. Snugged up really good. Okay, that's one section put together. I really like how rigid this feels. We're going to go ahead and start adding these panels on, and I'm going to put 2 short on first. Okay, we're going to put our little rubber gasket on here now. And you just line him up and start pushing it on. The gasket goes on really good. I'm holding the camera with one hand, so it would be even easier whenever I use both hands. But you see there, that gives you a nice smooth edge. You ain't gonna cut your arm or anything on that. You ain't gonna worry about your kids getting hurt. I'll get this gasket all the way around and we'll take a final overview of the bed. Okay, here's the final product of the Olle raised garden bed. And like I said, I chose the 2 foot by 96 inch bed. It's 17 inches high. And it turned out really nice. It looks really good, I believe, in front of my other garden. I can't wait to get it full of dirt. And probably gonna plant some beets and maybe some late onions and a couple little things like that in this bed. It's the perfect height. It hits me right below the knee, just a few inches. And like I said, really rigid made, really nice. Heavy gauge metal, and it's got the aluminum zinc coating. And I'll say it one more time, I like this rubber band on it. Really, really good. The only thing I didn't like was peeling off the plastic. That was the most time consuming part, I think. It bolted together good. took just a few minutes. I'd say I've sat here and it took me about 20 minutes. And I believe you could put this bed together with even out the instructions. If you have any shape, you just make it look the same on both sides, and I believe you could do it without anything. Alrighty folks, we've got our Olle garden bed together, and really satisfied with it. I think we will use this for many years to come, and I'm really looking forward to planting some stuff in this. And I'm going to take the tractor and we're going to fill this thing up. And the first layer I'm going to put, if you need to save, it takes a lot of dirt to fill up a raised bed. So the first layer, I'm going to put old sticks and pieces of old wood that'll rot. And I'm going to put that in there about a third full. And then I'll start putting up my dirt. And I have some old composted manure and stuff. And we'll fill this baby up to the top. And she'll be ready to go. So we appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and y'all have a blessed day.